Hello, Cancer. Hope you're well. This is a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. By watchers, cross watchers, all are welcome. All watchers do keep in mind that this is a general reading. Energies are fluid, time is fluid, and whatever roles are identified can be reversed. Take whichever energy you relate to most and your person the opposite. Also, finally, if or when I do say he or she, I do apologize in advance for that. There is no gender in tarot. It's more about the energies and the characteristics that are coming through. That being said, let's go ahead and get into it. This is for our Cancer collective. We're going to pull two sides, energies of you and your person, either side, whatever you relate to, and then the mutual energy, and we'll finally pull some possible outcomes, and we'll tie it all together with a couple of oracles. I'm going to read this as your person's side, but again, as I keep saying, reverse it if you feel like you relate more to this side, then that's you. Okay. Overall, it's a good read. Overall, the energies are really great. I know people freak out with the Devil card. That could simply indicate that you're possibly dealing with a Capricorn. It could be as simple as that. Or, of course, it could also mean, I'm not seeing anything else so awful around here, so I don't think it's any toxic behavior. I don't think it's anything extreme. As I think what it could be, if anything, is a little bit of codependency. Now, to what extent, you two know. I'm not sure. Your person, or the person on this side, your person, however, is a little bit unsure about the dynamic, okay? There's some uncertainty here, while the other person is like ready to go full speed ahead. Like they know this is what they want. They know that this is their dream come true. This is their happiness. Okay? This is the person that they want to do everything with, every waking moment possibly. So Cancer, maybe this is you. Maybe you're just 100% sure and you're ready to move full speed ahead. And your person, though, seems like there's just some uncertainties. Why? I'm not sure. I don't know if this is a brand new connection and they feel like they just don't know enough about you or about how you guys work. Maybe this person is more of a thinker with, this is air energy. They just are more in their heads. Or maybe they're afraid to be emotionally vulnerable. The moon indicates emotions, like deep emotions. I feel like this person has deep emotions for you, and obviously a lot of passion for you, but because they're uncertain and because they're a thinker, and maybe they're not as used to handling or dealing with such deep emotions and passion, they're taking their time. They're really taking their time, where you're absolutely ready to go. The mutual energy in between you two is the Magician and the Page of Swords. So that tells me that if you're afraid, is this person into you? Are they not into you? What do they want? I feel like you both mutually have an interest in one another. I feel like the feeling is mutual. I don't think it's one-sided, if that's what you're wondering. I do think that, like I said, their feelings are really deep. It's just they feel like in the shadow side about it because of whatever it is that they went through or are going through, and whatever their process is of falling in love or being in love or handling these kind of intense emotions are very different than yours. You're like very ecstatic about it. You're overjoyed about it. You feel rejuvenated. You feel on top of the world. You feel like you just want to start, like, forget anything else, let's just go, let's just start. Devil may care attitude, just full speed ahead with this person. Whereas this person with the Knight of Pentacles is, even though they feel an attraction, definite undeniable attraction and a lot of emotions for you, they still want to think things through and make sure that their emotions don't get the best of them, and make sure that they put their best foot forward. Either way, you both are manifesting this connection, and you both are keeping an eye on each other. That's what I'm feeling for the two here. Let's get a couple of outcome cards for this dynamic, please. Can we please have a couple of outcome cards for this dynamic? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So for a lot of you out there, this might be a twin flame connection, you know, with the runner and the chaser. This person's running, this person's chasing, this person's scared and hasn't dealt with a lot of their shadow aspect. This person has a lot of growing to do. And that's what twin flame connections are there for, is to grow through those hard, go through those growing pains and learn to, I wouldn't be afraid if I kept pulling and the death card or the transformation card came through, because that's the kind of connection twin flames are. Okay, they make people grow, and with growth there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of shadow work that needs to be done, there's a lot of acceptance of whatever, you know, a lot of having to accept whatever trauma or whatever's bothering them, and learn to morph out of it and become bigger and better and more enlightened. And the Hermit card is a card of enlightenment, is a card of self-discovery, is a card of looking within. There's darkness surrounding this figure all around them, and really looking within that light to pull it out, pull that light out of this containment into their surrounding, right? It's about illuminating, taking that illumination that's within all of us, looking into that and bringing it out into the world. So we're at a higher frequency, so we are more aware of our shadow side and how we can resolve those issues and overcome those issues and be bigger and better and badder and everything more. And I feel like this connection is gonna help them through that journey. If you guys are on a break, this is definitely a temporary break. I mean, the Judgment and the Lover's card both indicate a decision that needs to be made, but with the Empress and the Hermit, I feel like after a time of detachment, after a time of growth and self-reflection, there will be just beauty and bounty all over, and expansion. And that's the whole purpose of going through this kind of self-reflection, this deep kind of spiritual search and healing with the Hermit card. The whole point of going through this is so that we can evolve at a higher level and frequency, like I was saying before, and become boundless, become fruitful, become just everything that the Empress embodies, right? Loving, caring, giving, just like I said before, just boundless. Like this basket has no like it's like what's that, if everyone's familiar with the Mary Poppin and her magical bag, that big bag she carries around, and she can like just pull anything out of it. That's the Empress. She's just never ending with her resources of love and wisdom and kindness and everything that she has to offer to the world. So the Lovers card does indicate for me a twin, like I was saying before, a twin flame connection. Whereas if we saw a Two of Cups, that's more of a soulmate connection for me. And I can't repeat enough that like twin flames are not meant to be easy, all right? So if you're in it for the long haul, you do have to understand that any kind of codependency is only going to hold this person back, okay, from the journey that they need to take. So if you do really love and care for this person, everything else I'm seeing is beautiful and wonderful and perfect, but you have to let the reins go. And that's the wisdom, or that's the advice that I can see that the universe is trying to give through this reading. For those of you, either cross watchers or Cancer, whoever in the dynamic feels bound, feels like they have to grab and hold on to this person as tight as they can. You have to know that you're in your light and you're in your highest frequency, and you're in all your power. And if you love this person, you have to allow them to take their time. Allow them to give them the time that they need to come up to your frequency and power as well. This person has a lot of love. This person has a lot of passion, but this person, the energies around this person are all a little bit, what can I say? I don't want to say dark. I don't feel like they're negative in any way, but I do feel like it's their time. They're going through a time in life where they need to rise. They need to awaken. The moon is dark. The Two of Swords, darkness, and the moon again in the background, and all these emotions that they're trying to hold back and think more logically and rationally and unbiased in regards. The Hermit crab. I always call this card Hermit Crab, the Hermit card. Also darkness, okay? But there is light. There is light in each of these cards as well, and they're reaching for that light and they're looking for that growth. So give them that space, give them that opportunity and the blessing and that right. Actually, it's a right for each individual who walks this planet to do that growth and have that opportunity of enlightenment once they because not everybody, not that spark, that light doesn't awake in everybody. Unfortunately, it can. Everyone has the potential to see that little bit of spark or light, and everyone has the potential to awaken to that first little bit glimmer of light, and then even more so to follow it and reach for it. Not everyone even sees it. Forget reaching for it. Not everybody even knows of this light. So if your person is having going through this process, let them go through this process. Let them come into the sun like you are. Let them, give them that. I mean, it's nothing that we're supposed to give to anyone. Like I was saying before, it's everyone's right. Let go of the reins so they can rise up to their right to that light. That's what I have for you, Cancers. I guess we could pull a couple of romance angels. I did say we'll wrap it up with a couple of oracles, but I feel like this reading is so beautiful. I just want to end it here, but we'll do that. I did say I would do that, so. And I'm a lady who keeps her word. Here we go. It is safe for you to love. What was I saying before when we started the reading? This person is just not used to it, okay? They're just not used to this level of depth of emotion. Cancer, you're a water sign. You have to understand not everyone is that comfortable with their feelings. Not everyone is that comfortable with being loved. Some people just did not grow up with it for whatever unfortunate circumstances, or some people just had it rough. Whatever it is, this is their process, and don't stunt their process by holding them back. Don't do that to them. Love is free. Love is free, and If it's meant to be, it will come back. It'll come back. And with the Judgment card and the Lovers card, I do see it coming back. I really do see it coming back. I see this perfect person really evolving. Like, you're just going to be so proud and so excited when they do come back in their higher power. And you're going to be like, wow, you know, I get it now. I get it now. You had to go through it. So let them go through it. They need to learn that it's safe to love. They need to learn that. And until it comes from within themselves, that understanding and that enlightenment, no matter how much love you pour into them, no matter how much you try to show them, it's just not going to sink in until they reach for it from within themselves first. Okay, so let go of the reins a little bit. Don't try to control the situation so much. Let them have their process. Forgiving and learning, right? If you feel like you're hurt from this person, if you feel like, because, you know, whatever hard feelings you harness against this person because they had to detach, you have to forgive. And maybe that's a learning opportunity for you to understand that, again, like I said before, love is free. You know, it sounds like, when you're really that into someone at this level, it sounds like, yeah, right, what do you mean love is free? Screw that, I'm not letting go of my person. But honestly, if you want what's best for them, that's the honest truth. Let them come into the light. Let them find this. And forgiving and learning, it is safe to love. Also major, also I see it big time for your person. They have to learn to forgive their shadows, heal their wounds, in order to heal themselves. So very important messages coming through for whoever resonates with this side of the reading, whether that's you, Cancer, or whether that's the cross-watcher. Let's pull one more. Keep an open mind. Yeah, both parties definitely have to keep an open mind. The party who's going through this evolution, this transformation, this enlightenment, do your research, keep an open mind. Don't tell yourself that, oh no, I don't need to reach into my past. I don't need to reach into my feelings. I know everything. Don't be like that. Keep an open mind. If someone suggests any kind of, not any kind of, never anything, like, don't fall for anything, right? But do your research. Don't knock things off just because it sounds unusual to you, or you were taught that, oh no, we don't do that, we don't mess with those, we just brush off our feelings. Whatever you were taught that was obviously not a healthy way, you have to unlearn and keep an open mind and learn new ways. At the bottom of the deck is very soon. Whatever that means for your person is what it means. If that's a week, a month, a couple of months, give them their time. But once, like I said, once they're back in their newfound glory, you're going to feel like it was all worth it. All the time, that has gone was worth it. And that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope this helps anyone out there in any way. If it does, or if it resonates in any way, I would greatly appreciate if you would like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, sending you lots of love, light, and beautiful vibrations. Bye for now.